Hey guys, you're watching this one and only. My name is AJ and we are back on another episode of Let's Build a City, episode 99. Woohoo! One away from the big 100. And I wanted to finish off, I mentioned this last episode, I wanted to finish off the entire airport by episode 100. And I know we've only given ourselves, well, it's been about 5 episodes, I think. This might even be the 6th episode here. But it was such a huge project to do in such a short amount of time that this last episode, because I really wanted to get it done, there's no other way, I've decided to live stream it. And I know, to be honest, a lot of you really enjoy these live streams, these time lapses. Talking of live streams, I keep getting asked about them. I will be doing live streams once my internet allows me to. At the moment, I have so slow internet that it's just not possible for me to be able to live stream. Unfortunately, I would really love to, because you can live stream straight through Xbox One, and I can live stream straight through my recording software straight onto YouTube or Twitch. So it will be coming one day, just when I get my high-speed internet that they keep promising me within the next few months, hopefully anyway, about 6 months or so, something like that, I think they said. But I don't know, we'll just have to wait and see. So we're doing the inside at the moment, the inside of the airport terminal, and I asked you guys last episode what 3 shops should be put on the inside here, and you guys told me to do a McDonald's, because we've got a McDonald's right over the other end of the city, what's it called, a bar, because you always have a few drinks before you go on the plane, or some people do, and a clothes store for people that might have forgotten to pack a hat, or forgotten to pack some shoes, or some spare t-shirts and stuff like that. So that's the 3 sort of most important things. There's all sorts that we can do, and I've done a huge full-size, full-scale airport before with tons and tons of shops and restaurants and stuff on the inside, but I'm going to talk about that later on in the episode. So yeah, we've got the McDonald's in, we've got the bar that I've already done at the beginning of the episode, and the other things that I wanted to do was the roof, which we actually do get onto, and a little bit outside as well. So here's the clothes shop coming. I thought as a sort of contrasting colour we would go with pinks, so we've got brown on the bar. It's a very traditional looking bar on the inside, and the McDonald's is very sort of bright reds and yellows, and that's about it. The clothes store was probably actually my favourite one to do though in the end, because as you'll see when we get there, just typing in clothes with a Y in front and then forgetting the E, there we go, all fixed. I get some different colours, and I have a play around with some different sort of clothes rack designs, and I think I come up with something that I really like in the end. I was just playing around with some colours. I couldn't figure out any 3 colours that I'd done. It ended up being a flag. I didn't want a flag colour. So I had like the Italian flag and German flag at one point. I don't know, I just went through a bunch of flags. So what I'm doing now is I'm dyeing a load of shirts and stuff like this to match onto the sides, and I used some item frames. Unfortunately, I can't put as many item frames as I wanted in this place, because we actually run out of room for the item frames. It says you can't put any more on, so I get the 4 hats down. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to have about 8 hats to represent like caps and woolly caps and stuff like this, but then I wanted 4 or 8 rows of boots as shoes. You know, I don't know, like plimsolls and all that sort of thing we could do if dyeing them different colours, and that'd be really cool. What I did do off camera though, before I even started recording, I done the really boring bits and the really long bits of the car park. We've seen car parks made before. You guys can make a car park. You don't need to watch me put down some car parking spaces and stuff like that, but I'll show you that later on once we go back into live commentary. At the moment, obviously, I'm talking over this once I've actually done this time-lapse thing, so I'm watching it with you guys as we go along. So on the roof now, I wanted to have a little bit more of an interesting roof. I liked the shape, I really do like the shape of the airport, but the roof was just very flat and very dull and boring. So by putting something on top here, it just makes it a little bit more interesting, a little bit more things to look at if you're flying over the city. It looks good from on the ground, it looks great from up in the sky, and yeah, it's just about thinking when you're finished, add more. That's the best tactic. That's what I always say when people say, what's the tactic for building better looking buildings? And the best thing I can say to that is, when you think you're complete, add more. Think about what you're missing, you know, buttons, signs, trapdoors, all those kind of things that just make, I don't know, a little bit more interesting. Just add something to it. So then once I'd done that side, I wanted to do something on this side as well, but I wanted it to be different. I didn't want another sort of archy glass thing, so I put some holes in the roof here and then filled them up with glass. Oh, the screen flashing from where the light can go through. It's really funny watching things in high speed, isn't it? Makes me feel a little bit sick, but I'm sure you guys are alright, aren't you? I hope so. Please don't throw up on me. Please don't. I don't want to be told off by your parents. My son or daughter watched your episode and threw up because you were going so quickly. So, on the roof I had some spare room, so I thought, well, we'll put some little lights on here. I don't really know what they'll do, but they're like, I don't know, little transmitters or something, little radios for the plane and stuff like that. Just generally interesting bits, like little bits that you don't usually think of when you're building an airport. I've built one airport before, and that was such a long time ago that it was like doing it completely fresh again, which is a really nice thing. You know, houses and stuff are really fun to build, but after a while you sort of finish everything that you can do on the house. But with a build like this, there's always things you can add. I want to add more plane, well, maybe probably one more plane actually sitting on the runway, which I don't manage to get round, unfortunately, this episode. But I'll do that later on. It's just going to be a small plane, probably exactly the same plane as the little Cessna we done a couple of episodes ago. Or maybe last episode. Was it last episode? I can't remember. Might have been last episode. So we're doing this little bridge bit. I don't know what this is called. I've always called it the bridge, but this is the part where you walk out onto, and then it has like a little rubber seal that sort of extends and then connects to the plane when the plane's parked next to it. So I'm putting some windows in here as well to make it a little bit more interesting to look at, and then I put a little top on here as well, just with some slabs, make it look a little bit more interesting. I keep accidentally clearing my inventory as well. Like, for some reason it seems to me that the X button on Xbox One seems to be a little bit closer to my thumb than usual, so I end up clearing my inventory a lot more than I actually want to. But oh well, I'll get used to it, I'm sure. So we've got like the little rubber bit that sort of extends. I sort of done it in like a staggered sort of block shape to make it look like it shrunk down, so then when it extends out it would be flat. A little bit difficult to do. So what I'm doing now is building a little sort of luggage carrier thing. I had to get rid of the carpets, obviously, otherwise we can't put down slabs and buttons on the wheels and stuff like that. But yes, like a little luggage cart that pulls around trailers that have the everybody's luggage in and chests and stuff like that. So I use chests as a I don't know, just to make it look like what they called luggage, baggage. What are the actual suitcases? That's it. I use chests to look like suitcases, and then I use a little cobblestone wall there just to sort of look like they're joined together. There's not much that you can put on to join up. Nothing actually connects to slabs, so I just had to use a cobblestone wall in the end. But that doesn't matter. So we go round here, actually change it a few times, but then I get to something that I like, surround it with fences, and put a couple of chests in there as well, which I really like. Sleep away the night again. Okay, so now we've got the helicopter pad. I've got the military helicopter over here. I'm just counting out blocks of how wide it was. I wanted them to match. I wanted them to be the same size helipad. We've got the military one over there, and then I wanted like they're not really called civilian helicopters, are they? Because normal civilians don't really fly them. But I just wanted a normal helicopter. Do you know what I mean? Just a normal looking helicopter. I actually count it out wrong somehow, so then I have to readjust the whole thing until I get it right. Yeah, it's like, come on, we can get it. I don't want to embarrass myself by doing it wrong while recording, so I had to fix it really, really quickly. You guys probably wouldn't have noticed unless I'd mentioned it. And then I got it wrong again, so then I had to fix all that bit. There we go. So then I just have to fill in the entire middle bit, and then build a very simple looking helicopter. I think it actually turns out alright. They're not easy to build though. Helicopters are really not easy to build. You would have thought that they would have been quite easy, but I don't know, it's just getting it to look not realistic as such, but just making it look like a helicopter really. It was difficult. So episode 100 is next episode. It is going to be a world tour. I do a world tour every 25 episodes. I love doing world tours, being able to see everything that we've built and how it's all progressed. I still remember the world before it was even a series. Before I actually started this Let's Build a City series, it was just a test world where I built the first Minecadia house, and I was just doing like a test on there to see how I wanted the Minecraft house to look like at the end. So I'd done the house on this world, and then I decided to build a little town hall just while I was chatting to a friend one night. My girlfriend was out with her friends, and she said, "I'll call you when I need picking up." I was like, "Yeah, alright." And so I just waited, and while I was waiting, I built the town hall, and I thought, this would be awesome if I made this into an entire city. And that's how the whole series was born, really. So then episode 1 already had the Minecraft house in there and the town hall. The Minecraft house, if you don't know, is the house directly opposite the town hall, the big sort of wooden roofed one, with the interior all done and everything like that. Really fun house to build, both in creative and survival. It was a lot of work to build in survival though, but we got there eventually. That was really, well, that took up the entire series really, building that. I decided to turn the helicopter in the end. It was looking good with red. I wanted to have it red and white, but then we've got so much white in this airport area that I didn't want to, I don't know, the white wouldn't have stood out as much as the blue did, which is why I went for blue in the end. And then I decided to use carpets instead of slabs for the helicopter blades. As you can see on the military helicopter over there, I use slabs because when a helicopter is sitting on the ground, the blades actually bend down slightly, which is something that you can actually do with slabs. You know, you can drop them down by half a slab every now and again, so you actually get this archway. But unfortunately with carpets you can't do that, you can only have them straight. But it was different, two completely different helicopters there, which is what I like. And then I was just counting out the blocks here, ready to put on the I don't know what they're called. Tell me what these are called, guys, in the comment section below. That's the question of the day. These are the things that tell the pilots when they're approaching the runway if they're too high or too low. I mentioned it either last episode or the episode before, but I can't remember if anybody said in the comment section what they were called. So yeah, please tell me in the comment section below what they're called. I can't for the life of me remember what they're called. I'm no pilot, never been in a plane, don't like planes, probably never going to be in a plane. I don't like them, I'm scared of them. Scared of heights more than anything. Not scared of the planes themselves, just scared of how high they go. I don't want to fall from that height. It's very, very scary. Apart from that, I think we're pretty much done. So we are going to now jump into live commentary, where we're going to go through together all the stuff that I've done this episode and some of the stuff that you might have missed on this time lapse. And yeah, it'll be good fun. So live commentary in 5, 4, 3. I hope I have enough time. 2, 1. Live commentary. Woohoo! Live commentary, guys. How's it going? We have finished the airport. I wanted to do it before episode 100, and obviously time-lapse was a great way to do it, and you guys really enjoy the time-lapses, so we're going to go through some of the stuff that you might not quite seen fully during the time-lapse. I have done the car park out here and the road. The bridge will be coming soon. We'll probably connect it up to that road over there, and this road right there. We'll probably have some sort of loop coming round, and then a nice bridge going over and stuff like that. So I decided to go with this this funky looking Z as our logo for Z Airlines, which looks pretty cool. If you guys want me, and I got another logo over here, I thought, why not? It's a nice bit of grass to be able to put one in. If you guys want me to show you our actual airport map, the Hunger Games map that I built a long time ago, then tell me down in the comment section below, because it'll be good fun to actually go through it again and be able to show you all the new people that haven't seen it. So yeah, if you want to see that, sometime next week I shall put a video up, as long as you guys want me to. Tell me in the comment section below. So we've got some taxi places outside there with the T's. Got a no parking zone, a little car park. That's all we could really fit in there. But it looks really, really cool right near the radio tower. I really, really like that. The roof as well, I think, turned out really nice. It's a lot better than just the cobblestone slabs, you know what I mean? It's a little bit more interesting. I don't know what any of the bits would actually do, but it looks good. Big old glass window and stuff out the front there. So let's jump into the airport here. This is the main seating area, the waiting area with the check-in desks and customer support. I've got a TV over there, and I've got a TV back there of the time boards and stuff. I was going to put all the London, Oslo delayed, cancelled on time, you know, arriving time, whatever like that. But because I haven't got a chat pad, it just takes so long, and it drives me nuts. I can't wait until they bring out some sort of chat pad. I suppose I could do it with smart glass. I might do that later on. Yeah, I got smart glass. Toilets. Oh, I never done the toilets. Oh well, I can do those off camera. We've seen toilets done before. So the 3 most popular ones By the way, I'm recording this live commentary before I've actually done like the time-lapse commentary, so if I repeat things, I am sorry. I just haven't recorded the time-lapse bit yet. So we've got a bar, a clothes store, and a McDonald's, which I thought was pretty cool in the glass there. I think that is probably one of my favourite sort of McDonald's things I've ever done. But these were the 3 most popular ideas from last episode. Seeing as we've got a McDonald's right over the other end of the city there, it would be good to have another McDonald's over here. I like to bet it's easier to do than a KFC or a Burger King or anything like that. McDonald's is just a nice easy logo to be able to do. So we've got the bar with some seats, jukebox, some speakers in the corner, and the cash register or till, whatever you want to call it. We call them till in the UK. Sometimes I suppose we call them cash registers, but most of the time we just call them a till. But someone didn't know what a till was in the comment section below, so yeah, obviously you call them different things in different countries. We've got clothes store over here, which I thought was pretty cool, really. We've got the clothes racks with some t-shirts on it and stuff like that. We've got hats. Now, I ran out of item frames that I can place in the world, but what I was going to have maybe 2 rows of hats, and then 2 rows of boots as well, as shoes, which I thought would have been pretty cool. And then we've got the McDonald's in here, obviously. You've got to have a little McDonald's with like a little mini menu up the top there, which I thought was pretty cool. And then we can go through here. I changed these up a little tiny bit. They're still all big and everything. I just made them look a little bit better. I think they look a little bit better. On the inside here, we've got obviously all the customs and all that sort of rooms over there. And then we've got the door that goes out to a little vehicle that I built there. Can we see it? A little vehicle with like luggage in it that would like drive it to the planes and stuff like that. And the other thing I put down were these black carpets as shelves, and I've put them all the way around, and it is such a great contrast with the grey, the red and the white. I mean, it really stands out, really looks cool, sort of blends in well with the ceiling as well. I love this room, I love that ceiling, that looks so cool. But yeah, the black was definitely a great move, really cool. So then we go up the escalator to the top here, where we've got some more shelving and stuff like that. It just looks good. Another little waiting area up here, and then you walk out. I think this is called the bridge, I'm not 100% sure. And then this bit is where you would walk onto the plane, if there's a plane there, but obviously there's no plane there, so it's closed, so people don't fall out, because that would be very dangerous, wouldn't it? So, outside here now, here's the little luggage carrier. Oh, I never done the front. Let's do the front. Can I do the front without changing my hotbar? I haven't got my hotbar on, so I can't really see much. I think that's about all it really needs, you know, just a little bit. Maybe this on the front here. Oops, come back. My dog's growling. He's asleep and he's growling. Oh, I can't go on there because of the carpet. Ah, well, that doesn't matter. Little helicopter I decided to build at the end there. There's a nice big space of light grey wool here, so I thought that'd be a perfect place for a little helicopter. I think it's pretty cool. It's like a sort of air ambulance sort of thing, isn't it, really? But just red and blue. I was thinking about doing it like air ambulance yellow, but I think that looks pretty cool. Just a little helicopter. Since we've got a military one over there, I thought a normal helicopter would be pretty cool. And I decided to use carpets as the blades instead of slabs. Slabs look pretty cool. See, this helicopter over here we done on a tutorial episode, and the blades actually bend down, which is the advantage that you can do with slabs. Obviously, the blades straighten out the faster that they spin, but when they're sitting down, because they're not spinning, they actually bow down slightly. But we can't do that with carpet, but I think it'll still look pretty cool. Got the what do you call them? I don't know. Let's get rid of this. Got the these are like the little lights that shine that tell the pilots if they're too high or too low on the approach. I can't remember what they're called, but they're pretty cool. I like those. But apart from that, that's pretty much done outside. How do you guys like the windows? I done the windows off camera before the time lapse because I didn't know exactly where I wanted them, and it was just easier to do it off camera where I could take my time and just sort of enjoy it while chatting to my girlfriend and stuff like this. And she likes the airport, by the way, which is cool. The red has really come on. I said right when we were building the control tower that I wanted some red in the area, and I'm glad I went for red because it just looks so clean, doesn't it? Like professionally looking, you know, just a nice red strip here and there. I think looks great. Oh, I tell you what, I bet this would look quite nice. Let's get this block as well. Where is it? There we go. Let's go there and there. Careful now. 2, 3. 1, 2. Nope. There. And then on the bottom, if we go with these blocks. Yeah, those blocks will do. Wonderful. Okay, yeah, and then that's just holding that up. That's cool. So then the plane can pull in here, passengers can get on, and then it backs out, and off it goes round to the runway. I really, really like it. I hope you guys too. Let's have a look on the map. I don't think much is really going to change on the map. But there we go. Oh, a little bit of it filled in. But I think that's looking like a really, really cool corner now. Definitely helps the whole city. Definitely needed. I do like it how we've got the airport in the top right-hand corner. Down in the bottom sort of right-hand corner of the map, we've got the beach and the sea where you can arrive by ocean. And then we've got a bridge over that side. So like in each third, there's a way into the city, which is really cool. Road, airport, and sea. All three ways you can arrive at the city of Zono, whatever it's called. We still don't have a name for it. But that looks pretty cool from up here. Alright guys, I'm so chuffed that we've done this before episode 100. It was a goal to do. So yeah, I'm really, really chuffed. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I completely messed that up. I'm just so excited. It's all done. I'm rubbing my hands together like an evil genius. And we shall see you in the next episode. Bye!